Well, I know it's a huge debate, and I've been standing back watching. Obviously, I'm a huge Kyle Larson fan. Love what he does in a sprint car. I watched him run his first dirt late model races, and he's had success there. Now going to Indy, I was super excited about him going to Indy, and I'm really excited he's getting the opportunity to go back. Very appreciative of that. I think people need to look at this multiple ways. I totally agree with you. I think Kyle Larson, you can take him and drop him in any race car, and he's going to be up to speed pretty quick, and he'll figure it out pretty quick. But I also remember taking Juan Montoya to Eldora Speedway, putting him in a dirt late model that he'd never even seen before. He'd never raced on dirt before. I literally had to show him how to just drive the car to get on the racetrack, and because there's low and high speed gear and how to do it, it's a little bit different than just driving a normal stick shift. His third lap on the racetrack, he was third on the board. And it's like, here's a guy that had never seen anything like that. Could you take Max Verstappen? Could you bring him and set him in a cup car and him be competitive? I think you could. I don't know how long it would take him, but you could. Could you take him and bring him into a wing sprint car? I believe yes, mainly because I remember we did a deal with Gene Haas. We brought Kevin Magnussen, his F1 driver, brought him to a dirt track in North Carolina and put him in a 360 wing sprint car. And by the end of the night, he was within 0.2 of a second of me. And that was in 4 runs that he made. Wow. These guys I think all race car drivers, when you get to the pro level, and you and I have both seen it enough. I mean, there's drivers in the Cup Series that ultimately probably don't necessarily belong in the Cup Series because of their credentials. They've got there for different reasons and different ways. But there's drivers that you could take from the Cup Series, from Formula One, from IndyCar, from NHRA, and put them in cars, and they're going to figure it out because they're pure race car drivers. That is what Kyle Larson is. It's so much fun to watch him in any kind of race car. I don't give a crap if it's a go-kart, the Cup car, the sprint car, the Indy car. I just like watching him drive a race car. He just polarizes people with what he can do behind the steering wheel. And you and I've been a part of motorsports for a long time. He's a guy that's a once in a lifetime type guy. It seems like every generation has that one guy that stands out above the rest, and Kyle's that guy.